time making the decision that I'm making. At any given time, come up to me, I'll talk to you about it. I am voting for John Mootooveren.
I also am glad we took the time, right, because I think that this is a big deal. We have several people, quite a list of people actually that were interested, and I'm glad we gave everybody consideration. For that, though, I think that we need to pick, each of us needs to kind of state publicly who we feel would be the best candidate for that vacancy, and for that I am putting my vote for John Mootooveren.
Ms. King? Yes. My vote is for Marion Porterfield. I feel Marion's community involvement is just key and would be very important to us as a council. I feel it's important to have representation from the African American community. I feel it's important to have representation from the Hamilton Hill area. We've had it for 16 years. I think that should be continued. My vote is in no way a negative vote for John Mootooveren. I campaigned with him. I think he too would be a wonderful asset to the City Council. But right now, I feel Marion Porterfield deserves a seat. Thank you.
Thank you.
Mr. Riggi.
Thank you, Madam President. I've heard some things tonight that all the candidates were given consideration. That is not the case. I am very disappointed in everything that's happened here tonight. We have a corporation council giving us one opinion, and now we come up with something else. Madam President, this isn't correct. We're making a huge decision tonight, and all of a sudden we have another 11th hour decision on how to do this. And it's wrong. In my opinion, it's wrong, and I think everybody out there knows it's wrong. To say. So I'm sure that you expect me to vote for a compromise candidate, and that way then John gets the seat. I didn't fall off a turnip truck, that's for sure. I know what's going on here, and this stinks. And this isn't what I'm on the City Council to do. So with that, even though I promised John and Marion that I was going to stay out of this, I'm not. I'm going to put my vote for Marion and make this thing a tie.
I vote for Marion Porterfield. Well, it looks as though we have a tie because my vote is for John Mootooveren. John Mootooveren received over 4,200 votes in the city of Schenectady, and I cannot, in good conscience, disenfranchise 4,200 voters. And I will ask all of you to keep your voices down because this is a council vote right now. I know this is a very emotional issue, and it certainly has been for us. Because if you will remember back, times when appointments were made, nobody had a decision over it other than what the majority party was. We have tried to do something different here. We have tried to gather information. We have tried to talk to the citizens in the city of Schenectady. My information came certainly that, and this is not a vote against Marion, this is a vote for John because of the feedback I received from him, from the 6 months that I campaigned with him on the streets. I had the opportunity to listen to him. I had the opportunity to see what he was about. I watched John raise funds. I watched John campaign. And I also saw John be endorsed as the candidate to run for office. Again, that being said, we are all here as a democratic process. We are all going to have differences. So whatever turns out with this and whatever happens, I hope that all of us are going to be able to get along with it, move it aside, and move along. Because if we can't, we're going to be back in the same place that we were. But again, that being said, the vote is split, 3-3. It's a tie. It goes off the floor. So thank you all very much. So now we move to the privilege.